Hello, and welcome to this presentation on our preliminary research of deceptive game design in commercial VR games. My name is Hilda Hadan. This is work that I conducted with my colleagues, Dr. Leah Zhang-Kennedy and Dr. Lennart Nacke. Deceptive designs in games, also known as dark patterns, can cause negative player experiences, such as distorting their sense of time, swaying how much money they spend in the game, and influencing their behavior through psychological and emotional manipulation. While deceptive game design has been a growing area of concern for games researchers, existing studies have primarily focused on games with traditional 2D interfaces. As commercial game development shifts to VR platforms, understanding how deceptive game practices adapt to immersive technology becomes important. Our research investigates deceptive design patterns in commercially available VR games and compares them to traditional game implementations. We analyze how these patterns evolve across modalities, with a focus on their potential impact in VR and on player experience. Our overarching research questions are: what deceptive design patterns are currently implemented in commercial VR games? And how do deceptive game designs vary in their manifestations in VR games and PC games? To address our research questions, we are conducting a series of analyses. In this work in progress, we report on the first research stage, including a preliminary assessment guide synthesized from the literature, a 7-week autoethnography study on 2 popular VR games, Mossbook 2, a VR puzzle adventure game, and Beat Saber, a VR rhythm game, and a comparative analysis of Overwatch 2, a PC game that has been found to incorporate deceptive design mechanisms in previous research. To systematically identify deceptive design in VR games, we created a VR deceptive game design assessment guide. We built upon Gray et al.'s ontology and augmented our analysis with additional taxonomies that focus on VR and games. To minimize complexity, where appropriate, we consolidated deceptive designs that shared similar definitions and characteristics. Overall, our initial version of the assessment guide contained 8 synthesized themes and 71 distinct deceptive design patterns. Based on the assessment guide, our investigations into VR games found that many deceptive design patterns, like pay-to-play and limited-time messages, still primarily rely on 2D interfaces. We also found that the negative effects of deceptive game designs, like can't pause or save, which force continuous player engagement, are currently restricted due to the hardware constraints of the technology's battery life. VR's intensified player engagement and immersion can be exploited by future VR games through manipulative tactics that capitalize on players' emotional and sensory desires. These tactics in VR pose a greater risk of harm compared to traditional PC games. All these problems will arise in the near future as more games emerge in VR. Our preliminary findings in this work in progress highlight the need for continued research into deceptive game design in VR to keep pace with rapidly evolving technology. If you have any questions or would like to discuss further, don't hesitate to reach out to us via email. Thank you.